Guys, welcome to the nerdy basement. Give me 1 second. Okay, there you go. Officially out of my other job. So
Nice.
guys, welcome to the nerdy basement. I do need to let you know that it's been an honor to watch Sleep.Walk.Kill. I think I got this. Yeah, I got the title right. I gotta
Oh,
say,
thanks for saying that.
I gotta
Thank you.
say, the movie is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It has a very interesting premise. I actually enjoy it, and I hope that everybody that gets to watch it on VOD today, they can enjoy it as well. And I'm super excited because today is my birthday as well. It's a
Oh, happy
win-win
birthday.
situation.
Nice. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
well, we did it all just for you.
that's amazing. In honor of horror cinema, I am proud. So
We're gonna put all the release dates of every movie around your birthday. Just for
that
your
would be great. That would be great. And then we'll see each other more often here in the nerdy basement.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so I have a line of questions. I divided them some for Bill, some for Justin, and then I have a couple of them for both of you. So this is going to be an interesting talk today. So I'm going to
Awesome.
start with Justin. Okay, Justin, what inspired you to create this film? Be it the fact that you're the director and as well the writer of this film.
So I always wanted to make a movie, and my daughter kind of saying that I was the guy on the sofa, referring me to that because I was watching movies and TV, kind of lit a fire under my butt to make this movie. Like I write screenplays and stuff, but I always wanted to go from one end all the way to the other, see it through and finish something. And this is the product. Sleep.Walk.Kill.
Awesome. And for Bill,
Yes.
what interested you to play Edgar?
Well, the fact that it was a horror movie, I was on board before I even got the script. Like somebody wanted me to be in a horror movie, and I said, yes, absolutely. What can I do to help make sure that happens? And then luckily, when I got the script, I realized that this was a movie with a lot of great ideas in it, and I wasn't let down. It was a script that kind of like, I don't know, kept me engaged as a reader, so I knew it would keep people engaged as viewers as well. So it was probably mostly the fact that this isn't like a cookie cutter predictable movie where I knew it was going the whole time. So I was excited to be on board with a project like that.
No, yeah, I agree. What, Justin, did you say something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, but Bill, we were really happy to have you on board.
Yeah, shucks.
Oh, you're the greatest, Bill.
No, really, is that the thing is that it is true, because when you watch the film, you go ahead and you're expecting one thing and then it's another thing. And it just keeps you wanting to see what happens in the end. Plus that ending, that's a question for later,
Totally.
but it leans on. So my question now for both of you, how was it working with each other? You, Bill, as the actor, and Justin as a director / writer.
For me, I mean, it was really easy working with these guys. All of them really brought their A game. A lot of them I actually already knew from the comedy scene in Philadelphia. Tons of laughs on set, just tons of fun. But when it was time to get serious, they turned it on. And so, yeah, it was a pleasure working with everybody on this film.
Yeah, I kind of just want to like reiterate that same sentiment, because I had a ball every day that we were on set. I would really, if it was on a Friday, that I'd spend all week really looking forward to being there. And like Justin said, it was a bunch of cut ups on set. Like we had some really funny people. I got to work with the legendary Wid, who's like a comedian that's like, a hero of mine prior to working with him. So it was cool to like get to know him on set. And everybody that we worked with was the most fun. Like we just had such a good time, and situations that may have been stressful on another project, everybody was able to like stay cool because we were all passionate about getting this done and making it the best that we could. So it was really really fun.
No, that's amazing. I really do love the fact that when you are sitting down and you just hear that everything was fun, everybody had like that chemistry, and you can see it on the film as well. So you can see how everybody was working together to get this film completed. So I wanted to go ahead and jump back with Bill. So Bill, I did some research on you and I saw that you didn't have that much credits in IMDb. I will ask you a question about something later, but I wanted
Okay.
to ask you what got you into acting, because I know that anybody can say I'm an actor. Even I can say I'm an actor. Hey, well, either way, I have heard my friends say, dude, on and off camera, you're the same guy. So I don't know what's going on. So so what got you into acting?
Well, it started around, I think it was like 2015, 2014, 2015, when I started getting involved in writing sketch comedy in Philly. And then kind of being like the first couple things that I put up with respect to the actors that I worked with, I was like, I love what they did. I kind of wish that they did ABC instead of XYZ. And so then the next couple sketches that I wrote, I was like, I'm actually gonna take this on. I'm gonna be the guy in this sketch, whatever it was. And then eventually that led to I got casted in a I was cast in a play for the Philadelphia Fringe Festival, and that's where Samantha Russel, our casting director, saw me, and I guess saw me in like a different light than she was used to because she and I knew each other. But this play was like the first bit of acting that I ever did, and luckily Samantha was in the audience, saw me, hit up Justin, was like, "Hey, I think Bill might have the chops to bring this Edgar to life," and I couldn't be more grateful for every step in that story.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome. And for Justin, gotta ask.
Mhm.
You worked on a film. Sadly, I haven't gotten the chance to see it. But what was your experience being part of King on screen?
Oh, so that was just the monetary backing. So I'm a huge Stephen King fan. So I really didn't work on that film at all.
Okay.
I just supported it, and I'm really happy to because I love Stephen King and his adaptation. So
No, yeah,
yeah.
I gotta say I was supposed to be the one covering King on screen, but here in Puerto Rico, we had the hurricane, so we had almost 2 weeks with no light service. So that took me away from working
Holy shit!
on covering it. But
Uh,
I still had I think it was my editor that covered it, and he told me that it was a blast. So I was like, for next time. So so I wanted to go ahead, jumping back to Bill. And Bill, I did see in your credits, you have a credit because you were part of Friendsgiving, or I don't know if it's pronounced right because it
Yeah,
starts with
yeah.
PH. Um,
Mhm.
did being part of that project, was that project like a stepping stone to move forward on your career as an actor?
No, probably not. Just because I don't know anybody that's seen it. I don't know where it's available. That was kind of a deal where there's not at any given time. There's not too much popping off in Philly
Okay.
comedy. So I think it was one summer. A whole bunch of people in Philly were like, "Oh, let's get together and pitch around different script ideas and make it into like a feature length thing." And I got to like show up in the background of something. I'm grateful for the IMDb credit, but I don't think anybody has ever seen that and been like, "Oh, we got to get him work," because I
Okay.
just don't think anybody's seen it. Period. So it was really really fun to do, and I'm really really grateful that somebody trusted me to be on set somewhere. I can say that it was a stepping stone in that it gave me just a little bit more experience being on set, knowing when to shut up, that kind of thing.
Okay. So Justin, there's a scene in the film that I would like to, as well hear Bill on his side, how he felt about this scene as well. There's this scene that we have Edgar and Addie. They're just at the end of the film. They just sit down. I would say that if you would have added a couple of brewskis, I know that they had like I think it was wine. They just cut back, just chill back and say like, this is us now. This is what's going
Uh-huh.
on.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to see if you could give us a little bit much more details on that scene, and as well, by any chance, are we going to see Edgar and Addie once again? I know that the scene gives us a big highlight of what's going to happen, but still, I have curiosity. You know what I mean?
I get, yeah. So like that scene, I mean, I really wanted to show the characters basically like accept their fate, actually like embrace their fate, kind of, and just enjoy each other just for a few more minutes. And like I really haven't seen a film end that way before, and I really thought that that would be something. And you could hear kind of the world falling apart. Like all around them, and they are just chill, they're completely chill, and just actually having a good last ride. No, you will not be seeing Edgar and Addie again. This was, I think, a one and done, although I think I have a title for a sequel, but like Sleep.Walk.Kill Repeat. But I'm not I don't think I'm interested in doing a second one, although I mean first one was great, but I think there's other projects I'm gonna work on right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Bill? What you think? What is are there any feelings that you got when you're like, when Justin was like, "Hey, Bill, this is the final scene."
I loved it. I love, it's got a little bit of like that Inception, the end of Inception. It kind of feels like that, where you're like, ooh, that little piece of information that's been introduced kind of flips how I felt on my head. And it was cool. It was like a nice, I think the French would call it a denouement at the end, where we get to see like the characters back in their place of comfort, at least for a moment. And it was super, felt like super validating for the character Edgar, because he had kind of regained the faith and the trust of his ex-wife Addie. A fun bit of like trivia, maybe this will have to go on the IMDb trivia page. The characters are sipping wine, but I'm an alcoholic, and I was like pretty new in my sobriety when we were shooting that, so I had to be super careful not to make sure to let everybody know on set, like I can't drink. Please don't have wine in my cup, please.
Okay.
What did we put in your cup, Bill?
I think it was grape juice, so
Grape juice.
just pre-wine.
That is a good, wow, that's funny. Okay, but great. I wanted to ask you guys before we get to the to my other questions. Do you guys have a favorite like moment of the whole film? Like, is there like a scene or a moment on the film that you guys are like, yeah, this is just like the moment that I love, points in?
For me, it's definitely when my character's mom is like strapped into a chair, and she turns, she falls asleep, and then she kind of she turns, and the lights start going all bananas, and everybody has real emotional reactions to it. It was so much fun to shoot, because we had to be like a little bit more innovative with how we lit that scene than we had the prior. It's kind of the first time the movie feels like, not that everything's hyper realistic before that, but there was a little bit of like artistic surrealism, if that makes sense. And it was super fun to shoot. And then I think it comes across as this like phantasmagoric nightmare on screen. And I'm really, really grateful to be a part of that. Such a cool looking scene.
How about you, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I think Bill took kind of my scene there, but like I also
My bad. That's why I went first. I knew you were going to say that too.
But definitely when we have Hazel sitting in the chair, Lainey Rosenthal, and there's like three different things going on. You got the mom over there, kicks the mirror. You don't know what's happening with her, and then you got Hazel disappearing, and then you got Wid or Uncle Pat having a seizure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that scene.
There's just a lot going on, like, and I really I love telling three different really quick stories in a 2-minute time frame. So that was definitely a piece of the movie that I love. Yeah.
One of my favorite characters is the uncle, because the uncle every time he went with those random like facts or like, oh, what's this? Wait, one of my favorite lines is, when did we started hearing CDs or cassettes on this little square? I was like, what? I just started laughing.
Yeah,
It was a great line.
He kind of breaks the tension off in the film.
Now you gotta follow up and look up the legendary Wid. That actor is a successful comedian. He had a real run back in the day. He was on like HBO stuff and a couple late night shows. He's again like a hero of mine. I've never seen a funnier. He's a prop comedian, and I never laugh as hard as I do every time I get the chance to see the legendary Wid on stage. So to have him play my Uncle Pat was like just the coolest.
No, I can imagine. So, guys, this question is for both of you. If you could bring back any canceled TV series, which TV show would you choose and why?
Oh my goodness, I would have said 2 months ago, Quantum Leap, but but they brought that back, and and I wish they didn't. No, it's okay. But yeah. So now I guess I would have to say, man, that's a tough one. Maybe The Office. That's just a classic. I can't stop rewatching that. So it would be nice to see another season of that.
I'm gonna go Gravity Falls.
Okay.
2 seasons wasn't enough for me. I want more time with the that family. I want more time in that world. I want to learn more about like the mythology and all the lore. I love Gravity Falls, and I would definitely look forward to new episodes or new comic books. However, Alex Hirsch, the creator, wanted to extend that story, I would be here for it big time.
I completely agree with you, Bill. And with Justin, I would say I completely agree with you as well. But I am one of 99.9% of the people that haven't watched The Office completely.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a feel good thing that you could have on in the background and and just kick back and enjoy. But what about Quantum Leap? Are you?
I have heard of it, but which my favorite TV show that was canceled, and I hope that one day, maybe, if they do, right, is Firefly.
Oh hell yeah! I could get on board with that.
Thank you. Yes, Firefly, amazing. I can't believe that was canceled after a season.
Exactly. And the thing is that I follow up the comic books and the additional lore that's out there.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But the thing is that, it's not the same seeing it in a comic book and then seeing it in the big screen or in your house. So I just hope that one day somebody is like, you know what, we should bring Firefly back with the original cast if they can. But it's something that might happen.
Maybe
I'm right there with you on that. Serenity just didn't wrap it up the way that I would have liked.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with you on that.
I completely agree. So, guys, wanted to have one final question for both of you. I heard Justin said some things that I want him to, if he can speak about it. But I'm gonna go with Bill first. Do you have any other upcoming projects? Anything that you're working on that you can give us a little bit of details?
Yeah, so after this movie ended, the pandemic happened. After the pandemic happened, I moved out to Chicago. Well, it was kind of during the pandemic, but then I spent a lot of time studying here at the Second Cities Training Center. It's like a improv and sketch institution out here. Put together my team of people, and now I've been writing my own horror movie that's more of a traditional slasher. But again, kind of tone the horror comedy tone, and hopefully within the next, I'd like to have that completed within the next year, like shot and all that with it, like by a year from now. That's my goal.
Awesome. How about you, Justin? I heard that you're working on some other things. You didn't give us details. Can you give us details, please?
Yeah. So we just finished principal photography a few months ago on this really fun retro futuristic sci-fi comedy with definitely an emphasis on the comedy in this film. And I'm really excited about it. Again, just a lot of fun to shoot on set, and I'm hoping to be able to release that by the end of 2023 as well.
Awesome. So Justin, Bill, really thank you very much just to have a great time talking about Sleep.Walk.Kills, and as well just getting to know each other a little bit more here at the Nerdy Basement. And I hope that the people enjoy the film and they can see what we all see, because I gotta say, this film is top notch.
It's sweet of you to say. Thank you for
I
sharing
really-
that kindness with us.
Yeah.
And it was our pleasure being here. We look forward to the opportunity to join you in the Nerdy Basement anytime.
Oh yes, you guys just send the emails and I'll be the one saying I want that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again.
No,
Appreciate
thank you guys a lot. So everybody here that is from the Nerdy Basement, we will see you guys in the next one.